Hi guys, welcome to my live at 2. My name is Mel. I'm a personal trainer and a behavior change specialist. I'm bringing you guys an interview with one of the girls that is in my 90-day program, the Ultimate Female Weight Loss and Lifestyle Formula. How's it going?
It's going
How are you
good.
doing today? So, Bree, can you just take a moment and tell us just a little bit about yourself? First of all,
I'm 37. I live in Gladstone, Michigan, which is up by Escanaba. I have a husband and a almost 7-year-old son and a dog and a cat. And I'm a nurse and I ran out from an OR,
yes.
high speed, so I could get out here in time. I go to school. I'm going to be a nurse practitioner in a little over a year. And I'm busy, but I just keep being busy.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're very busy, which is awesome because I think it's a good opportunity to show people that even if you're busy, you can still make your health a priority.
Right.
What did you feel was your biggest struggle?
My biggest struggle has always been maintaining. So my body weight, in the last, I would say 7 or 8 years, I consistently fluctuate between 160 and 190 always. I can lose 10 pounds, feel real good about it, and then something happens and I fall off track. I've done as much as 30 pounds, and then over the course of a few months, like they start creeping back on and you just kind of slip, and it's just, maintaining and not like sticking with it, I guess, over long term. It's my biggest struggle.
Why do you feel like it was so hard to maintain?
I think I just didn't put emphasis on what was the most important things, like what's more important. I used to always joke when I would diet that skinny feels better than chocolate or whatever, like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's more of a what's more important to you. Do you want to have a healthy body that looks awesome and feel good about it, or do you want to have dessert and lay on the couch? I mean, I guess
Right.
you start taking it for granted. Is that a good way to say it?
Yeah.
You feel better, you look better, your jeans fit better, and then you start like taking it for granted and slipping into your old ways.
Right. And I think also it's one thing to lose weight. You have that excitement of like the number dropping.
Yeah.
And so you have motivation from seeing that. But then I think kind of once you get to a good place, you get comfortable, the excitement is kind of gone because you're there.
Mm-hmm.
So you might like maybe need new goals.
Yeah.
Or something, right? What do you feel like what was really keeping you from reaching your ultimate goals? Like looking back now,
first
to
of
know
all,
now.
when I first spoke to you, and remember when I spoke to you and I said, really, I would like to be like around 140 pounds, but I couldn't even imagine it. Like I couldn't even picture that happening because it hadn't happened to me. Like I haven't been 140 pounds for like, I don't know, 12 or 15 years.
You didn't even want to admit it. You didn't want to put that out there.
So it wasn't even a matter of like thinking about needing new goals because I didn't even really making goals like a priority, So I guess now it's not even, I don't even think about whether it's an option or not. I'm just going to do it. And so that's the difference, is just the change in the thinking on it, I guess.
Right.
It's happening.
Right. You allowed yourself now to get excited about a goal that you wouldn't even allow yourself to set before.
Right.
You were self-limiting. You had self-limiting beliefs before.
Absolutely.
So you were stopping yourself before you even got there.
You guys, in my first phone call with Mel, she's like, oh my gosh, listen to yourself. I'm like, oh, I don't even know. I didn't even know. So yes.
That so many people, when they first start, they like have all these limiting beliefs that stop them before they even, I'm like, well, of course you're not going to get to your goal because you're stepping on the brakes. You can't get over there if you're already stepping on the brakes.
Right.
We need to get something to get you stepping on the gas, to get you excited, right?
Exactly.
What would you say now do you think is different about this program? What's just different about it from your other experiences of trying to lose weight?
So at the beginning of this, I was surprised about how little you emphasized working out and food. Like, you're just like, okay, here's the tools, do this and this, and we'll talk once a week and let me know how it goes. Like, here's our goals.
Right.
What do you want your goals to be? Every week we pick goals, and then the next week we talk about if we did well on our goals, what went good and what we need to improve on. And I think I was just kind of like, okay, so the mind stuff was the priority for you, and then I had to change myself to make that the priority, because to me it was always the eating, the working out. Like, that's how it's going to happen. But that's kind of just like what you do. And then like I changed.
Okay, so this is why I like talking to people going through the program, because it gets me so excited when people get it. Like, okay, yes, it's a weight loss and lifestyle program, but I like to focus on the lifestyle because, weight loss is lifting weights and exercise and eating healthy. That's great. Everyone kind of knows that. It's every time I talk to someone, it's the motivation. How do I keep doing it? How do I stop myself from not doing what I need to do? And that's the whole point. Like, yeah, I know the strategy. I've been a personal trainer for way longer than I want to admit. So I have the strategy, but that's not what is the difference, right?
Yeah.
The difference of this program is we really focus on here. You get all the other stuff, don't get me wrong, right?
So tell me,
you got your workouts.
What was your question again? Because I can't remember what my second part was.
Yeah, well, it was, what's the difference from this program compared to other like weight loss efforts you've tried before? What does this program, what's different about this? What does it bring to the table?
I'm looking on my, I said I would lose like 8 or 10 pounds. I start feeling good about myself. Like, I can go like high fiber, low sugar and like lose like 8 or 10 pounds in a month. Like, I can do that. I know I can. I've done it a lot of times. But something happens and then I quit. And so this is what happened to me 2 weekends ago. I was in the time of the month where things matter, okay? And I started like, I was stressed out. My class, it was a lot of homework that week. And I'm like having, like, I want to murder my husband. Not really, but you know what I mean? Like those kind of feelings. Yes. And it was like, this is the time when I would have quit. And so I think just the accountability in the change of like, instead of, is it going to work? Like just making it work, like still doing all the things I need to do, even though like, maybe I don't really want to do them in that time because I felt like really just down and out for 4 or 5 days. Right. That's where I would have stopped. Probably. I would have enjoyed my 7 or 8 pound weight loss and then started, I don't know, doing naughty things again, I guess. But and just for the record, I still do a little bit of naughty things. I just do less of it.
Right. Yeah. And again, it's not, I never preach like being restrictive. I'm more of about, again, going back to the mindset, like if you do something that you label naughty, that's a mindset thing. Like you're labeling it. I was naughty, so I might as well, a lot of people will be like, okay, I was naughty, so I might as well just keep going or stop or whatever. But it's not, it's about, okay, I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to start over. It's okay if I make these little mistakes or treat myself. I can just keep going on and I don't have to start over. I don't have to wreck the rest of my day. No. I have a lot of people go, oh, I already messed up for lunch, so I might as well just blow it the rest of the day and start over tomorrow. And that's the problem. You don't want to start over. You want to start over right away. It's not, you weren't bad. You're allowed to not be perfect. Mentally, you just have to go, okay, that's going to happen. It's going to happen all the time. So I'm going to quit every single time. No, you just keep going forward. Yeah.
So one thing that Mel, that you said to me that really has made a difference for me is if you're going to decide that whatever that is delicious enough that it's just worth it and you're going to eat it anyway, don't feel guilty about it because that little thing's not going to wreck it. It's the guilt that makes your mind feel bad about things that's going to wreck it. And so now I'm like, it's nice to just let yourself be okay with these things because I'm still getting results. The results are still happening.
And you're enjoying.
I'm just
when you made those decisions before, I feel like a lot of times women, we don't even enjoy it. Like we're eating something, we feel guilty about it instantly. So we don't even really enjoy it fully. Like we're already feeling guilty before we finish eating the thing that we're feeling guilty about. Right. So you don't really enjoy it. But here, if you allow yourself to not feel guilty, eat it, give yourself that permission and then move on, that's called a lifestyle.
Fair shade. Oh gosh. So
yeah, you guys, if you guys are feeling this, comment below. I mean, if you're feeling like, okay, this motivation is my issue, self-sabotage, because what we're talking about is basically self-sabotage. You do one little thing and then all of a sudden you're like, you give up or, you try to start over another day, but we try to get you past that. So this is more of a lifestyle.
From a practical, like making it fit in your life perspective, my husband is like, he's like an 8-year-old. Okay. So when I cook, whenever I eat well and I'm doing good, you know, focusing on the whole foods and all that, I'm making dinner, I have to make 2 dinners. Like essentially, like I have to make the main and then like other options to make sure that my kid gets the vegetables he'll eat and my husband gets the vegetables. So there's things in life like that that you have to work around that can be annoying over time. But I've realized, my husband told me, like, he was watching my workouts like on week 2 or something, and he's like, I'm proud of you. So I've decided I'm putting it more on him. I'm going to let him be in charge of meals. If they want to eat separate things, I kind of have been starting to put some of that off a little. Because guess what?
You know, and that's a good idea too, because you need to, those are those kind of boundaries that I talk about every once in a while. Is you have to have boundaries because you want to take care of other people, but not to the extent that you're depleting yourself. Because if you deplete yourself, you're going to have less to give to other people.
Right.
So you do have to find that, how is this going to work in my life? And sometimes it takes other people helping you and allowing that to be something, you know, allowing your husband to take more control if need be and not putting all the pressure and guilt on yourself. But what do you feel really changed everything? Like, if you're going to kind of sum it up, what finally clicked for you? Because I feel like it was pretty early on.
Okay, so when I need to feel like that motivation, like something needs to like spark me to make me start making these positive changes. Okay, so when I saw your advertisement on Facebook, because I'm friends with the Wellness Way, I thought I followed you because I liked your video when you made that handsome chiropractor do all his workouts. I was like, I'm gonna friend this girl because she looks like she knows.
That must be Greg.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it is, because he has the same name as my husband.
Greg or Jason?
That's what it was. Okay, so, and then all of a sudden, like 3 days later, that thing came across, and I'm like, you know, this seems a little crazy, but this might work, you know. So I didn't really know what to expect, but I thought, let's do it, because I needed something to like spark that fire. So anyway, while I'm actually doing the program, I feel like besides the not feeling guilty for when you choose to eat whatever it is you're going to eat because you want to do it and it's worth it, that whole little tidbit is small but important. But the other part, like when we got to week 3, I think it was, and we started with the motivational videos, I stinking love to listen to a motivational video every day. Like, I make my husband, I'm like, Greg, we're going to wake up and we're going to do this today. And whatever that motivational video is.
Oh my God, yeah. Okay, week 3. Okay, week 3. That is my favorite week because I'm like, I get people who are like, this isn't really my thing. I don't know about this. And then they do it because I make you do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're going to do this, whether you think it's woo-woo or... But honestly, this is the part that gets me so excited because, like, it's that when people talk about motivation, you need intention. You need something to change your subconscious mind, something that's going to help work towards your goals and help push you rather than your own critical thinking. And it's just, I don't know, people just don't realize and don't know that something so small, something that takes 15 minutes a day can change your life, because it's all about day to day.
Yeah,
your
I
life
literally
is that
just set it up on my ledge in my shower and I listen to it while I shower, but I'm going to put in the comments my favorite video. I sent it to Mel already.
Even though, you know, I designed this program to help women lose weight, a lot of it still stems from if you're suffering from depression or anxiety, which I think is just rampant right now. And I think we all suffer a little bit. Like, we have our moments when we're just kind of down on ourselves. I still have those moments, and I use the tools in this program to help me. Like, I am still going through the program. It's not like it's just like weight loss, like diet and exercise. It's not something that you just do for a little bit and then you're done with it. It's the same thing. It's the mental part. So I do the daily exercises myself, and I came across one too, and I'm like, okay, I'll post that below too.
Okay, good. Else I do, when I go to YouTube, I type in for women, because a lot of them are like men. And it's still like, yeah, pump up, let's do it, or whatever, if you're going to work out kind of stuff. But sometimes if you just hear women have a different perspective on stuff that we get, and I like to hear that.
What makes you feel excited to be alive right now?
I walk out of work, and it's like, you always feel better when you're walking out of work, but like the sun on my skin, like being at the beach with a book and listening to waves is pretty much my ideal, like, Zen moment. And you can only do that in the summer. So... Right. Summertime makes me happy. I like to be outside. I like to travel. You know, but right now I would say just being outside. Like tonight I'll be sitting in the sunshine watching my little guy play some little league, and that's good. I like that kind of stuff.
I love it. And that's the kind of stuff that I try to have people focus on in the program too, is, what are the little things that make you excited? Making sure you make time for them every day. What are the big things that make you excited, that pull you, like you were saying with travel, having something. You need to live your life every single day. You can't wait for it to be in the future. We got to go, okay, what makes us excited in this very moment? And that's, people are like, I need motivation. Well, what makes you excited? That's your motivation.
Oh, I know it's not about weight loss, but I want to tell them my 4-week progress, because I'm just starting week 6.
Yes, please.
Okay, you guys. I've been losing like about 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds a week consistently. Like I'm down to like 1.5 pounds a week. That's been like where I've been at.
Yeah.
But the inches, like I've never really measured myself before, but from the beginning to 4 weeks, I've completed my 4 weeks, and then I just measured my arms and my waist and my leg because I wanted to see the easy spots to measure, and I lost 1.5 inches in the diameter of my arms and 1.5 inches in the diameter of my legs, but only 1.25 inches on my waist. But I've been doing extra abs, so I think that's gonna be better next time. But it was like
awesome.
My jeans are getting baggy. Like it's working.
That is awesome. I love it. And inches are a great thing to measure, because sometimes the scale doesn't quite tell the whole story, but it's cool to see those numbers physically going down every week. So virtual high five. Yes. That's one tip that you would give people watching this.
On my elliptical one day, and I'm saying my goals out loud, and all of a sudden I'm like, and I added on the end, and I'm going to put myself first. And I'm like, dude, that was really good. So yes. I think mostly to make the jump to decide to do the program in and of itself is putting yourself first, because it's kind of like an investment in yourself. Like I would say, like I work with a doctor who's he's changed his life a lot over the years. Like he used to be big and now he's not. And I was talking to him about it because he's into that stuff. And he's like, you know what? Yeah, it is going to be so worth it. He's like, think about all the stuff you invest money in, and this is just investing in you. And I'm like, yes, Dr. Clint.
Just investing in yourself, like you get so much more out of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate you saying that, because I think it's definitely true. Putting yourself first.
It's hard though, because you have this beautiful little blue-eyed boy looking up at you. You always put your kids first, but like sometimes you got to put yourself up a couple notches and like make a decision that's good for you, I guess would be, and be stubborn about it. I mean, that kind of happens. And once you see the results, I think after my 90-day program's done, I'm going to do awesome. And then in winter, I'm going to be calling Mel asking for a 30-day refresher, because I have a hard time with winter. So,
well, and the thing about putting yourself first, I was talking to someone else about this just last week. And when you are a role model to your children, if you're not putting yourself first, you're not putting them first, because they're looking up to you as, okay, this is how I need to be when I'm an adult. But if all they're seeing is you giving everything and not taking care of yourself, they're going to, when they get older, replicate that. And so you got to think, do I want my children not taking time for themselves and giving so much of themselves that they feel depleted? So even though we feel like we're giving and we're doing all these great things, but we're also teaching our kids that when they get older, they're not allowed to have anything for themselves, and they have to give everything away. And even if it's sacrificing their own happiness. Yeah. And I don't think that is what we want to role model for our kids.
It's easy to do. That's all. Yeah. We all do it.
Yes, we do. But it's not necessarily right. And it's not going to bring us happiness. And again, we need to be happy and excited and motivated every day. And that means, putting ourselves first sometimes.
Right.
So, all right, girl. Is there anything else you want to leave us with?
Let me see if I made a cheat sheet note thing. Let me see if I missed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
How you give me the tools, but then the homework is what makes the difference. Every week, Mel gives you like homework, right? It's not real homework, but it's just like a little thing to work on that doesn't take any more time out of your day. It doesn't really.
Right.
And it's just that makes the difference, I guess.
It's baby steps.
It'll be good.
It's not like I go in there and go, okay, karate chop your whole life, and now everything's different.
So I made it through my first like struggle zone the 2 weekends ago or whatever, last weekend. And so I made it through that, and I feel like now I can just, next time that happens, I'm just going to make it through again. I feel like I can do it now. Yeah.
Yeah, you have the confidence. You did it once. You can absolutely do it again. Was it easy? No, but it was worth it. And when you got to the other side, it gave you that confidence to know you could do it.
Yes.
All right, girl.
I got to go back.
I had so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy work day.
No problem.
And I can't wait to continue the journey with you. Again, guys, if you have any questions for us, leave them below, even if it's you're watching this later, because I will go back, Bree will go back, I'm sure, and answer any questions you guys might have. All right. Hopefully I will come back with another interview at some point. Otherwise, I will see you guys at 2 o'clock next Tuesday. Thank you so much, Bree.
Bye.